is the screening and confirmation of Professor Dr. Bernard Mohammed Doro for appointment as a minister of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in accordance with Section 147, Sub 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, in order to carry out this exercise in conformity with our standing Order 12 on floor privileges, I will be moving two motions. First, I move that the Senate do resolve into the Committee of the Whole to conduct the confirmation hearing. And secondly, I also move that the Senate do suspend Order 12 on floor privileges to enable us admit strangers into the chamber. I so move, Mr. President.
Minority Republic of Nigeria. And Dr. Bernard Mohammed Doro. And they say it is not usual for the Senate to wait for a nominee to appear before it, but we had to wait for you. It's not a usual practice. But since it's your first time of being nominated for ministerial appointment, I'm sure next time you will learn. So I apologize on his behalf to distinguished senators. Accompanying the nominee, accompanying the nominee is the performing national chairman of the greatest party in Africa, the All Progressives Congress. Very well, Leonard. Professor Nentawe Yelwada, National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress. You are welcome to the Red Chambers. And
order, please. Distinguished senators, order, please. Distinguished senators, please. Order, please. Mr. President, distinguished senators, let me refresh
and Chairman of the National Assembly, distinguished Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, GCON, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Barrow Ibrahim Jibrin, CFR, the principal officers of the Senate, my three senators from Plateau, distinguished senators Lalong, Plang, and Matcom, distinguished senators, the special advisor to the President on Senate matters, Senator Bashir Lado, CON. I'd like to start by first apologizing for keeping the Senate. I sincerely tender my unreserved apologies. My name is Dr. Bernard Mohammed Doro. I born in Kol Bassa local government area of Plateau State. Over the last 20 years plus, I've had the privilege of serving in different capacities across healthcare, leadership, and management. My career spanned over these years in different multidisciplinary, areas, and I have had extensive experience both in Nigeria and the United Kingdom, and I've had education also in different areas. Beyond all of this, I am a visionary community leader and a humanitarian individual. Through my platform, Doro Vision, I have spearheaded youth mentorship and social impact initiatives. I have been a mentor to many youths and have earned several awards as a result of my work through the Doro Vision. Competencies in the course of these years it involves strategic planning and execution, clinical and pharmaceutical governance. I have experience in multi-site and regional operations management. I have understanding of legal and regulatory compliance, both within the UK and Nigeria. I am an independent prescriber within the United Kingdom, and I currently, my last job was as an advanced clinical practitioner. I have experience in leadership development and staff mentoring. I have been engaged in community engagement, like I said, and also in stakeholders' relationships. I have wide experience and competencies in change management and project delivery. I have been in frontline healthcare within the UK, worked in general practice in urgent care settings, delivering high-quality autonomous clinical services and urgent treatments within the UK system. I have had multi-site experience in various levels. I worked as a senior clinician, and like I said earlier, I've worked in regional management, and I've worked also as a branch, pharmacist branch manager, where I oversaw, all aspects of, staff training and pharmacy operations. And I have also ensured that regulatory compliance with the different regulatory agencies are adhered to. And as stated in my CV, I have experience also, I've worked in as a senior pharmacist within Bingham University Teaching Hospital, formerly Evangel Hospital in Jos. My education cut across different disciplines. I have certification in independent prescribing. I have, in addition to my primary degree in pharmacy, I have also done a degree in law in the University of London. So I hold an LLB from University of London. I also have a master's in business administration with an IT strategic focus from the University of Leicester, and also have an advanced clinical, master's in advanced clinical practice from Anglia Ruskin University in the United Kingdom. I also hold a postgraduate certificate in emergency medicine, and this is from the University of Manchester, and this is amongst several professional training and also certification. This has earned me several awards, with an award of Doctor of Humane Letters, honorary causa, and for my work in the humanitarian and leadership sectors. I am a registered pharmacist with the General Pharmaceutical Council, United Kingdom. I am a member of the Royal Pharmaceutical Society, United Kingdom. I am a fellow Institute of Mortgage Brokers and Lenders of Nigeria, and I am a certified business research professional, Chartered Management Institute in the United Kingdom. I am currently
the nominee, we just wanted to know whether you are qualified, but the way you are going, we have your CV before us. We've read those things. The way you are going to show that you are overqualified. And I don't know what for instance, I see that you are a gastroenterologist, you are a lawyer, you are a pharmacist. Yeah. Well, I've seen the LLB, and then you are a pharmacist. You are multi-talented and multi-read. It's a broker. He's also a broker. So let me just be the first to ask you a question. With this wealth of experiences and certifications, how will you apply that to the service of your nation? If you are cleared by this Senate as a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, what is your vision? What do you hope to bring in?
From the world of experience, this is, there's a lot of transferable skills there. And I intend to, contribute my quota to the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President by transferring the different experiences that I have in different sectors to help even in policy crafting and implementation, so that the lives of Nigerians can be bettered. And I believe that with this wealth of experience, I shall be a voice that will contribute to having policies that impact the country positively.
Distinguished colleagues, multi-disciplinarian in our facets, so maybe just one or two questions, because it's very rare to see a national chairman accompany a nominee to this hallowed chamber. So we cannot keep the national chairman waiting. A national chairman, with apologies, will soon finish in 5 minutes. Because I know from here, you are likely to run to any of the state houses to go and receive another governor. So I want to congratulate you. Because we are increasing in number. And then I do hope that you'll still give us time next week, Monday or Tuesday, so that all your senators who have come in from the other divide, I'll bring them to your office for them to pay a courtesy visit on you, together with the leadership. Would that be okay? Please, just before you go, leader of the Senate, you will meet him and get a time for us, because he needs to know them one-on-one. Now there are so many. So accompanying the national chairman from the House of Representatives, we have from Plateau, John Dafan, we have Yusuf Gagdi, we have Daniel Asamra, we have Goni Alkali, and then all the way from Kano, we also have Mustafa Bala Dawaki. All of them are here. That is the chief of staff, but he's a former member of the House of Reps. He's a former member of the House of Reps. So once a member, always a member. Senator Monguno, you want to be the first to fire, or do you go ahead?
Thank you, Mr. President of the Senate. My name is Senator Abdul Ningi, and I represent Bauchi Central of Bauchi State. Let me join the President of the Senate in welcoming my younger brother, the chairman of the APC, and my colleagues, members of the House of Reps, and other members of the entourage. The nominee is from Plateau, and I'm from Bauchi. The nominee state is a neighbor to Bauchi. Mr. President, you recall Plateau in the 70s, the 80s, and of course, up to the early 90s. Plateau state used to be heaven for Nigerians. My question, one question to the nominee, is looking at his bachi he carries along a lot of responsibilities, and well educated and well exposed. So what are you going to bring to the people of Plateau in terms of providing leadership? Leadership that will bring peace, and leadership that will bring inclusivity of all the ethnic entities in Plateau. The other question, Mr. President, is to read Section 88 by your leave of the Constitution, power to conduct investigation. And it goes like this: subject to the provision of this Constitution, each House of the Assembly shall have power by resolution published in its journal or in the official gazette of the government of the Federation to direct or cause to be directed investigation, any matter, anything with respect to which it has power to make laws. And the B goes to say, conduct investigation into any affairs of any person, of any authority, ministry or government department charged or intended to be charged with the duty of or responsibility. And you can see, 2 says, the powers conferred on the National Assembly under the above provision are exercisable only for the purpose of enabling it to make laws with respect to any matter within its legislative competence and correct any defects in executing laws, and B, expose corruption, insufficiency, or waste in the execution or administration of laws within its legislative competence and in the disbursement or administration of funds appropriated by it. Mr. President, I quoted this section, even though the gentleman is also a lawyer, as a take-home for him to understand the powers of this National Assembly, that as it relates to investigation, as it relates to its authority, as it relates to its powers to summon anybody from anywhere. My reason for quoting this is just to ask my brother minister, nominee, to take this particular section very, very serious. In the course of various screening, most ministers, unfortunately, by the time they are screened and they leave this august chamber, this section becomes strange to them. And a lot of times, they don't even make reference to it. Even while the National Assembly committees rise to them to provide answers, rise to them to come and defend government issues, a lot of them try to circumvent this section. And that is the reason why it is important for my brother to take it home. Thank you very much.
Noted.
To distinguished Senator Mungono. Yes, regarding the security crisis, obviously there is a consequence. The consequences is what has led to the several displacement of individuals, have led to individuals having to relocate and to stay in IDP camps and what have you. So should I be assigned the humanitarian ministry? What I will be looking to do in order to bring some innovation into the ministry will be to create a humanitarian ecosystem that is efficient, that is transparent, and that is centered on the person that is being cared for. And this is with a view to bringing dignity to the individual, to ensuring that the needs of this individual is met. And this will be done based on principles that are well established in providing humanitarian action. Things around impartiality, things around independence, things about just being human in our care for people. And I believe that when we create synergy amongst the different agencies of government, or different agencies under the Ministry of the Humanitarian, then we are able to synergize and ensure that we are able to reduce the duplication and achieve results. And I think one of the main things around that is to be able to target the intended individuals that are affected, which is always a challenge. And I believe that technology can help us to be able to achieve that. And to my dear distinguished Senator Barrow, thank you very much for your support, and I do appreciate that very well. To Senator Abdul Ningi, if you look at my track record, and you can visit benadoro.org, and that is my website, and I have key principles that we want to achieve within our community. And one of our set objectives for creating Benadoro vision is to be able to promote peace. Recently, for example, we engaged young people in Plateau we asked them what individuals can do to be able to promote peace. And they came up with various intelligent propositions, which we have encapsulated into an article and then and published on our website. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that by the grace of God, we have been involved in peace initiatives. And as a leader in Plateau State, we will continue to preach tolerance. We'll continue to make sure that we provide leadership that is all-inclusive. My delegation today speaks volume. And also just to say that leadership is needed. I come from a multi-religious family, and part of my family is Muslim, part of my family is Christian. So I believe that we can use that experience to be able to then bring people together for the development of our states. And regarding the Senate's power to make laws, that is not in doubt. And we will cooperate when the need arises for investigation to make sure that laws are enacted that will better the life of individuals and that will also help in the discharge of the ministry's core responsibilities. Thank you very much.
Colleagues, I want to say clearly that this is a very clean candidate brought by a professor and national chairman of our party. There are no security issues there. Candidate has fluently answered questions. He's a graduate of one of the best universities in the world.
I have the security clearance.
Yes.
It has been cleared.
And as a matter of fact, he had attended best schools in the world. London School of Economics. That is where I graduated. I got my first degree in international relations. I welcome you to these red chambers. This candidate is fond of one thing. And as a matter of fact, I think we should he has even answered and demonstrated knowledge and governance. What else do we need? He's accompanied by our national chairman. We must take conclusive recognition in this chamber of the presence of the chairman, not only the national chairman and his wife, gender balancing. How many times do we have the national chairman come here with his wife? And let me say, Mr. Senate President, we do respect your leadership. And I must really thank Mr. President for looking for somebody from diaspora who have distinguished himself. No arrest, no EFCC, no ICPC, no security issue. What are we looking for again? I think we should just allow the honorable minister by way of motion to take a bow, and then I'm moving this distinguished Senate that the nominee should just take a bow, and then also in cognizance of his answers to the question that even the Senate President asked him. He excellently, on merit, 80% discharged that responsibility. Senator Nigi, the candidate, scored over 80%. Senate President Barrow, in fact, Mr. Senate President, without wasting your time, let me say clearly, I'm moving that the Senate should agree that the nominee should take a bow and go, and we thank Mr. Chairman for finding time to be here. Thank you.
Aye. And those against say nay.
The ayes
have it. The nominee, take a bow. Leader of the Senate.
You didn't do what you usually do.
No, we are going.
Order, please.